Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Hagenstedt, Throwback Thursday. I have been a little bit busy, not super busy, but a little busy. Just getting some wrapping done. We're still working on this contract. Baling, wrapping, getting silage, instant silage. I love that. I don't think there's any more bales down yonder, so we need to do a little quick turn here. Really liking this wrapper. Of course, you know, it's what, 4 times the speed? And it magically flips the bales straight around. Gotta love that too. So I was looking at this contract before I got started, and it says that we are to deliver the bales to the farmer's market. And I will tell you, I got a little panicked. Not super panicked, a little panicked. Because I couldn't find the farmer's market. Like, honestly, there was no farmer's market. Now, if we take a look here, let's take a quick look at the contract. Where's my contracts? There's my contracts. So take the bales to the farmer's market. Now, normally, from what I remember with contracts, I haven't done contracts in a while, but with contracts, usually where you're going to deliver them, you get like this flashing. Oh, there it is. There's the exclamation point. Well, I was not expecting that to be on our farm. I was looking all over the place going, where in the heck is the farmer's market? There's no way. Yeah, it took me a minute, but looks like we're going to be taking our bales back to our farm to sell, which is convenient. And I'm going to assume in this situation, again, I don't think we're going to need silage bales. We did keep those straw bales that we made from our initial harvest, but I don't think we're going to need bales here in Hagenstedt, because I don't think we're going to be doing animals. So that did not sound right. I don't think we're going to be buying any animals. Make sure yeah. Anyways, you get the idea. Let me disconnect this. Oh, and I did want to show you. So last time we got together, I was saying how our mower didn't have the right connection for our baler. Well, I grabbed this thing, the snuffle stick. Pretty handy. You're probably all familiar with this, but just a regular trailer hitch. Actually, it looks like, yeah, there's a little, I don't know if that's electrical connection. I'm assuming that's an electrical connection. But anyways, magically turns into a PTO connection. And there's our baler. So just in case you are running something like not modded, like this Crone, the base game Crone, that's a nice tool to have. But we don't need it anymore, because we have finished our baling, we finished our mowing, and we finished our wrapping. So all that's left is delivery. Hope you're all having a lovely and beautiful Thursday. This week has gone pretty quick for me, mostly because it was a short week, with it being the Independence Day here, Tuesday. Not really sure how many bales, 20 something bales maybe. Looking at our contract, it looks like we got 20%. I think we got 20% completion from the mowing. And it looks like the rest of it's going to be from delivering the silage bales to the farmer's market. Excuse me, sorry about that. So I know that contracts are going to be hit and miss for us, and I kind of want to focus on probably a little more contracts here in Hagenstedt, just so that we get around the map and experience different areas of it. but we can't count on the game providing contracts that are going to give us exactly what we want. So I'm going to be probably creating some contracts here and there for us to take care of, and I have done that very thing. So once we get done with this guy, we can move on till tomorrow to October. We do have a field of corn that is waiting for us. And I'm just picturing in my mind right now how well this case is going to do delivering these bales back home, because we're going to have some hills to climb. We are on the the lower valley, so to speak, of Hagenstedt. And this is going to be, I think, a pretty decent workout for our little case. Especially in situations where, you know, you get to the auto load trailers, and a lot of the auto load trailers make life kind of easy because they don't assume the weight of the bales that they auto load. They're kind of just picturesque, fluffy bales that don't weigh anything most of the time. But this base game equipment, like this thing here, yeah, we're gonna feel all the weight of these bales, 100%. So hopefully our little case, this is a little case Puma. Can manage it for us. We'll find out. If nothing else from this contract, I'm gonna guess that we'll make some decent cash. Boy, this thing holds quite a few. Very nice. And they're 180 centimeter bales, so that, the biggest round bales, so that's going to add a little bit of something extra on here. Very nice. I think we are definitely full. Let's get it ready for the road. Let's put on the cruise control. Yeah, this thing, oh boy, this is going to get interesting. All right, fingers crossed. I know, but all this stuff brings back memories. You know, I remember being on this map and having several instances of going up this valley right here with a very underpowered tractor at 1 or 2 miles an hour. Never got stuck, but boy, did it come close. All right, baby, come on, you can do it. Did I turn off traffic? I think I might have. Actually, it's doing better than I thought it would. I'm wondering, does the Schluter have more power? I don't think so. Where are we going? There's the store. Maybe I should be safety first, right? Get the beacons going. Actually, this case is doing better than I thought it was going to do. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, come on, baby. Get some. Actually, it's doing just fine. Much better than I thought it was going to do, that's for sure. Well, let's see how much of the contract this one load takes care of for us. Uh-oh, coming in the backside. I should probably go around this way. I think I did. I must have turned traffic off because we should have seen something by now. Well, let's trudge along. I think So this is our farmer's market. Do the UPS FedEx thing. The horn honk before reverse. Boy, yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there we go. We're not getting paid yet. Oh, now we're getting paid. That contract is completed. Did we borrow any equipment for this contract? I don't think we did. So I think we can collect on it. Very, very nice. There will definitely be some extra money in the bank for us with this contract. I usually find the baling contracts, particularly the ones with, you know, silage, to be usually pretty profitable. I'm actually going to behave myself and try to stick to the road. Boy, I always wish there was a road. That's where I always got in trouble, is I got tired of going down and around, so I would take the old rock cliffs over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That can get a little crazy. Harden the equipment. Go figure. There just was never a fast way to get down to the valley area on Hagenstedt. Did a lot of driving. I think that was one of the, I think it still is, right? But I think one of the, oh, what do you call them? Shoot, come on. Go figure, Brad has forgotten a word again. You know, the little awards you get for accomplishing certain things in the game. Anyways, it'll come to me. You're all yelling right now going, it's called this, Brad. Anyways, I think it was like drive so many miles or something like that. I was watching Puma Plow, John over at Puma Plow, one of his Twitch live streams, and he was on Elm Creek. I don't know, I think he's done with it, but he was on Elm Creek. And the only thing that he was trying to do was to get all of the achievements. Haha, that's the word I'm looking for. He just was working on getting all of the in-game achievements. Now that is a pretty good challenge. Slow down, Brad. Slow down. Slow your motor down, buddy. Looks like we're gonna get them all on in 2 loads, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I was watching. I don't know if any of you watch this channel or not, but it's Jeff Fabiano. Really like his channel. I really like his content. I really like the way he produces his content. Does a lot of GTA stuff, NPC role playing, stuff like that. Anyways, he recently came out with a video, and this is so cool. If you're into technology, or even if you're not, if you're into gaming, which you probably are, there is a demo out right now. I will try to remember to put a link to it below, called Replica. I'll try to put a link to his video. And also, is there a hitch on the back of this thing? There's not. And do I have the follow me mod? I don't. Boy, am I prepared, right? Excuse me. It is AI driven NPCs. Now, that may be enough for some of you to understand. I'll give a quick explanation of what that means if you don't. Basically, in games where there are NPCs are just, normal players, let's say Red Dead Redemption, name the game, there's just people walking around, right? Oh, an example, if you watch Farmer's Dynasty or played Farmer's Dynasty, perfect example. Instead of having game limiting responses to your questions, it's AI driven, and you actually talk to them and you have conversations with them. It is kind of bizarre, it's kind of creepy, and it is very, very cool. Boy, did I take the long way the first time? This seems like a lot shorter. Anyways, it is very cool. Highly suggest you check it out. It is PC only. It is about 28 gigs, so it's not small. It's a demo. It is free, and it is really, really cool to see the evolution of where gaming is going, in particular with NPCs. I mean, he demonstrates having conversations with these game characters that are completely unique and based on what you say to them. Kind of creepy, but very cool. Hey, we did all right with this contract, didn't we? 225,000? That's not too stinking shabby. What did we make total? I forget where we were when we started. Let me park our buddy here. Actually, you know what? Is there... there is room in the old shed. I'm just going to pop this in the shed. I want to show you something that kind of cracks me up a little bit. So yeah, definitely have if you have a chance to check it out, if you're at all interested in that type of thing, I think you will really, really like it. Check this out. Magic powers. Yeah. Oh, I love these kind of drive-through sheds. No more reversing. Just drive through and drop it off. It's perfect. Oh, I love it. All right, let's kill the old Puma, and let's head over to our crone. We've got the Schnuffelstick. Oh, our poor little wrapper. I don't want to come back all the way over here and get it. Let's do this. Let me reset my store deliveries, make sure it's not going to go somewhere really strange. And we'll just do this. Actually, if you know what, let's wait a second. Let's wait a second on that. Let me in. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, our baler doesn't have a hitch. Otherwise, we'd be taking the train back here. But our wrapper can stay. I guess we're probably not going to need it anytime soon, but we'll get it back home. But yeah, it's very, very cool. I mean, you walk up to people, how are you doing? They respond. And then you can ask them, I mean, things that don't even have anything to do with the game, you know, and it's just so cool. So cool. I think it's a little ways away. I don't think we're going to be seeing it. Well, I think we will be seeing similar things to it soon. Just from watching his content, you know, it's going to be a little bit, it's not going to be perfect. There's times when it just doesn't understand what you say, which is typical, right? Someday, to me, that's like the number one thing is even Siri doesn't understand, it seems like, half of what I say sometimes, and it just boggles my mind because it's, I don't know how much clearer I can say it, but there's some really good things, and there's some delay sometimes, you know, because it's going out to a server and getting an answer, and I'm sure So there's going to be things that they're going to have to work on to correct it and get it better. But overall, it is it's pretty sweet. All right, let's reset. Let's put our shop dealio there. And I think if we do this, this, and we have it delivered to the farm, you gotta love that. I think that's gonna do it for September. We planted our fields. We've got our contract done. And there's not a lot more. I mean, we could... Yeah, let's move on. We've been in September since day one, since episode 1, haven't we? Where's our house? Up here. Let's get back to the house and take a little nap. Nice jump. Oh, that fencing looks oddly familiar. Classic Hagenstedt. 8 o'clock will do. We don't need to get up too early. Won't that be weird though if you're a fan of like playing games like Red Dead, let's say, and you're used to just the normal NPC walking up to people, and all they really ever say is like, what do you want? Or I'm busy, leave me alone, stuff like that. But where you could actually just talk to them and have a conversation, that'd be bizarre. It's heading that way, and I think it's going to be here very, very soon. Let's advance time just a little bit to get a little more sunlight. There we go. All right, so time to get prepped up. For our cornfield. I think we're gonna do Mr. Case, you might be a little in the way. Let's get you out of the way. Everybody's in the way, for goodness sakes. Maybe if I made an effort to park things nicely. Let's use... You know what? Let's do this. Let's grab the old Schluter. Love the Schluter. Oh, check out this new front weight I got for the Schluter. Oh, yeah, buddy. Nicely matched. Well, pretty nicely matched. And it's adjustable weights, as you can see on the front here. We can add more if we need. Yeah, I think I finally solved our front weight problem on the old Schluter. I like that look. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, that couldn't have been planned almost any better. Almost like they were meant to be there for the headlights. That's pretty cool. Trust me, that was not by design for me. Oh, I love these drive-through. Whoa. Oh, great demand at the port. Okay, I thought the game was yelling at me for driving through the walls. All right, little Schluter. We need you. Where is... Oh, yeah, I know where it is. Kind of been forgetting about the chickens. They might be getting hungry. Might want to check on them here in a sec. Oh, wait a minute. I thought our... Did I move? Oh, I know where it is. It's right there. Duh. Ooh, what? Maybe a little too much front weight. I was wondering, what in the world is going on, man? Let's get this guy out of the way. I want to use the old Schluter for this job. Alright. That's pretty funny. Apparently the Schluter has a little weight imbalance still, but I'd rather have it be a little front little front heavy. Oh, I love this tractor. Okay, that'll settle it down a little bit. Whoa, there's that butt camera. Let's get our our wagon over here. And our beautiful, ready to harvest corn. Oh, look at that beautiful corn. You gotta love it. And somewhere, is it in the shed? Maybe it's in the barn. I've got a corn head, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, you know what? It'd be helpful if we lifted that up. I wish all of them were like that. That would make my life so much easier. Alright, let's pick up our corn head. Oversteer much there, Brad? Nothing like lining it up just perfectly wrong. Come on, we can do better than that, right? There you go. Let's get out of here. Spent a lot of time on these fields back in the day. Holy cow. All right, little New Holland. How do you want to do this, buddy? Let's just see how far we can get with let's get you unfolded. Fired up. I think we're going to need to do a little bit of a headwind over here. Might make life a little easier for us. Not the fastest one I'm used to, but yeah, this will get the job done for sure. Very nice. Feels good to be harvesting back again on Hagenstedt. And running a New Holland. I haven't run a New Holland harvester in a while. We see some New Holland stuff in my neck of the woods once in a while. It's not the most common brand, but I would say if I see New Holland stuff in my part of the country, it would be balers, maybe a baler. Probably balers. Occasional combine, but I would say probably New Holland balers are probably, at least for that brand. I mean, I think for sure John Deere and Case for sure are the top two. manufacturers of equipment in my area, but outside of that, yeah, probably New Holland balers. Yeah, the States, you know, it just seems like, especially in the Midwest, I don't know, I have not paid much attention to farming in the South or on the coasts, but in the Midwest, you just don't see a lot outside of the traditional, I guess you would say, American brands, right? But what's really, I mean, these are all, seems like everybody's owned by another bigger company like AGCO and stuff like that. John Deere is probably one of the few of the, especially of the really large ones, that is still just John Deere. We'll do another headland over here. Occasionally, we'll see the odd, like, maybe a Fent, maybe a Kloss tractor or a Fent tractor, maybe once in a while a Fent combine. Excuse me, especially if on the much larger farms, you might see, I think you're more likely to see what might be traditionally European brand, just because I'm gonna guess Fent or whatever company it is making an effort to get demos out. I'm also gonna assume some of these, since they're covered under a big conglomerate like AGCO, I would think that would also help them with getting service to the equipment a lot faster for the farmers. Because I know that's a huge deal for them, right? Is they want their equipment serviced, they need it serviced immediately. So obviously, if there's not a Fent dealer or a Fent servicer within 100 miles of your farm, you're probably going to stay away from it a little bit. And I don't know how these companies work with, you know, if AGCO has so many different brands, I don't know if they share service departments and stuff, if you get my drift. Kind of like the old Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth dealership where you could go and get all, you know, any of those brands serviced at the same place. I'm okay with one more headland, just to give us a little bit of room to work around. If I don't miss a bunch here, I guess we can pick it up later if I miss something. Yeah, I've always liked New Holland combines. I always liked the way they look. And just from what I've read, from what I've seen on YouTube and things like that, they seem like they are considered a good quality piece of equipment. I know that some of the British farmers that I've watched really like the New Holland tractors quite a lot. I guess we can go ahead. Man, that trailer looks really small. Oh, little nudge. Not too bad. Maybe I scraped a little paint, but hopefully nothing more serious than that. Might as well do a little unloading while we're here. So yeah, just wanted to mention again, starting Monday, this Monday, which I think is the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. The for the following 2 weeks, you might notice an occasional change in the channel schedule. I am going to be doing or spending a little bit more time for those 2 weeks with my kids, kind of taking a break a little bit from the channel. I'm hoping nothing too significant. I'm going to try and continue to get some content out. Excuse me, pre-recording some as well. I don't want there to just be nothing for 2 weeks, so you might notice just some missing days or whatever. I'm going to try and post. I'll try to put up posts to y'all so you know what's going on. If there is going to be a day without a video or a couple days or whatever. At this point, I honestly don't know exactly how it's going to look, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear. But just wanted to throw that out there. I'll probably mention it again to you before, but I appreciate you all sticking with me. Certainly appreciate all of you that have subscribed to the channel. Pretty awesome, and always makes my day when I see a subscriber come in. And I appreciate just checking out the content. I'm having a lot of fun still. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what even our 1 year anniversary is. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember when I even started the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go take a peek at that. I should know something like that, shouldn't I? I'm already preparing our next map for both Throwback Thursday and what's to follow after Hinterland. I'm kind of geeked about the next map after Hinterland already. I'm kind of excited about getting into that series. I think it's going to be kind of fun. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Hopefully it'll give kind of an opportunity to try out some different ways of farming, using some equipment that I haven't been able to use yet, that I've been looking for an excuse to use, more or less. I always see like really cool mods come out, and I always think, man, I really want to use that mod, but then I don't find, the right map or the right time to use it in, and I want to kind of try and start using some of those mods that I thought were cool when they were released, and I want to give them a go. I just haven't had the right opportunity to do so. So hopefully it will present itself that way. Again, after Hagenstedt, we're going to be doing another throwback map. It'll be from either 13, 15, 17, probably not from 19, maybe, probably not. I didn't play a lot of 19, but I played a ton of 13, 15, and 17. So it'll probably be a map from one of those versions of the game. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be a base game map. It might even be a modded map that came out during that time as well. There were some really memorable mod maps that came out during that time as well that I'm kind of looking forward to maybe trying out again. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up for this episode of Throwback Thursday in Hagenstedt. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more work here on our cornfield. Probably get this thing wrapped up. finish harvesting at least and get it siloed up. Have to look and see. I think corn, I'm not really sure when the best price for corn is, but maybe we'll sell it straight away, who knows. But thanks everyone for joining. I really do appreciate it again. You all make sure and take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great Thursday. Stay safe, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'd sure appreciate that. And as always, you feel free to subscribe if you'd like. And I will see you back on Hinterland tomorrow for a wrap-up of the week. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.